Hi there everyone, Darryl Villar here, the production editor of our group. And before we tackle the main lesson of our performance task, our group leader, Adrian Oliver Pagarao, prepared a short scenario. Hey Oliver, are you ready?
Yeah, bring it up, Josh. So, let's move in a blank page here where Josh isn't present. There we go, perfect. Imagine you're in a job interview for a sales marketing job, and it's going great. Then your interviewer asks you one final question. How much does 9% of our customers, from least amount spent to most, spend on our products? He shows you some charts and graphs to figure it out, and you've got 10 minutes to finish it. You then started worrying you weren't able to do it because of the overwhelming amount of data you see. But then you remembered about something your 10th grade math teacher taught you. After about 7 minutes, you gave them the answer and you got the job. The 99 scores which divide the data distribution into 100 equal parts is called percentiles. Came from the word percent or percent, which is a number or ratio expressed in a fraction of 100. And for today, we're going to be talking about the percentiles of grouped data. Let's start first with the formula for percentiles of grouped data. Its formula is P sub k is equals to LB plus the quantity of Kn over 100 minus CFB divided by F close quantity then multiplied by I, where LB is the lower boundary of the P sub k class, K is the unknown percentile where K is equals to 1, 2, 3 to 99. N is the total frequency. CFB is the cumulative frequency of the class before the P sub k class, also known as the cumulative frequency below. F is the frequency of the P sub k class, and I is the size of the class interval. And now, the steps for solving the percentiles of group data is Step 1. Find the position of the P sub k using the formula Kn over 100. Its next step is find the given values of the following terms: the lower boundary, the size of the class interval, the cumulative frequency below, and the frequency of the P sub k class. And lastly, our step 3, substitute the given values to the formula and solve. Let's move on to our examples. The data or table that we will be using is this, where our size of the class interval is 10 and our total frequency is 40.
And now, for the first example, we need to know how much does 9% of our customers spend on our products. Following our first step, we need to find the position of the P sub k using the formula Kn over 100. P sub 9 is equal to Kn over 100 substituted to 9 multiplied to 40 divided by 100. Multiplying 9 to 40 will give us 360. Divided by 100 will give us 3.6. After finding our Kn over 100, we need to find the given values of the needed term. As our Kn over 100 fits on the 5 cumulative frequency class, its lower boundary would be 10.5, the cumulative frequency below would be 1, and its frequency would be 4.
Now, let's substitute and solve. First, minus the 3.6, which is the Kn over 100 to the CFB, which is 1. This would give us 2.6. Then divided to the frequency, which is 4. This would give us 0.65. Multiply it to the interval, which is 10. This would give us 6.5. Lastly, add the 6.5 to the LB, which is 10.5. This would give us the final answer of 17. In conclusion, 9% of our customers spend $17 or less from our products.
Next, the second example. We need to find the P43. Following our first step, we need to find the position of the P sub k using the formula Kn over 100. P sub 43 is equal to Kn over 100, which is substituted to 43 multiplied to 40 divided by 100. Multiplying 43 to 40 will give us 1720 divided by 100 will give us 17.2. After finding our kn over 100, we need now to find the given values of the needed term. As our kn over 100 fits on the 18 cumulative frequency class, its lower boundary would be 40.5. The cumulative frequency below would be 14 and its frequency would be 4.
Now, let's substitute and solve first. Minus the 17.2, which is the kn over 100 to the CFB, which is 14. This would then give us 3.2. Then divide it to the frequency, which is 4. This would give us 0.8. Multiply it to the interval, which is 10. This would give us 8. Lastly, add the 8 to the LB, which is 40.5. This would give us a final answer of 48.5. In conclusion, 43% of our customers spends $48.5 or less from our products.
Lastly, the third example, we need to find the P87. Following our first step, we need to find the position of the P sub k using the formula kn over 100. P sub 87 is equal to kn over 100, which substitute to 87 multiplied to 40 divided by 100. Multiplying 87 to 40 will give us 3,480, divided by 100 will give us 34.8. After finding our kn over 100, we need now to find the given values of the needed term. As our kn over 100 fits on the 37 cumulative frequency class, its lower boundary would be 80.5. The cumulative frequency below would be 31, and its frequency would be 6.
Now, let's substitute and solve. First, minus the 34.8, which is the kn over 100 to the CFB, which is 31. This would then give us 3.8, then divide it to the frequency, which is 6. This would give us 0.63, multiply it to the interval, which is 10. This would give us 6.3, and lastly, add the 6.3 to the LB, which is 80.5. This would give us the final answer of 86.8. In conclusion, 87% of our customers spends $86.8 or less from our products.
And that was percentiles. This is only one of the trio about data distributions into said equal parts. Although they are very similar in a way that changing that value inside the formula could turn it into one of those trios. Although they are still unique in a way that their words similarize what you exactly want and need for efficiency. Again, percentiles are the 99 scores which divides data distribution into 100 equal parts. We will end this video with a quote. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it, by Charles R. Swindoll. Knowing how to divide those percentages and finding out where to put them is the key into figuring out how to make our daily lives better. This is Group 1, thank you so much for listening and God bless you.